lost, now I'm lost. Can't find myself around. Troubled thoughts I tend to foster. My heart just hits the ground. And it seems that there's a way where everything that's everywhere will end up okay. And it seems there's a way. Raining hard in downtown Couva. Drip drop now misery spreads. I can't seem to lose this loser. Badge welded on my head. And it seems that there's a way where everything that's everywhere will end up okay. And it seems there's a way. There was a bridge, but I decided to skip it because we're running out of time. Stop doing the move. I get it. We're running out of time. Okay, I'm going to play as many songs as I can do until I finish. What have we got? What have we got? Well, actually, this is important. I should play the song that even started all this off. God knows how many years ago. You should look. You should have. Yeah. If I had a brain. No, brain to plane. If I had a plane, where would I fly to? If I had to use my brain for something else, tell me what would I do? If I had a strange conversation with a lady in a waiting room about leaving all this doom and gloom. If you could be anywhere, where would you be? If you could be anywhere, would you be there with me? If I could be anywhere, I'd be there. If I could be anywhere, I guess I'd be there with you, girl. And then I think it was something like, take my chances, wake those glances, fake those answers anywhere, but take those chances and wake those glances, fake the answers anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. So anyone that was a fan from when this song came out, bloody hell, how can I thank them? I really appreciate all your support. Anywhere but nothing. Not even a polite golf. You know what I mean?
You're trying to stay polite.
Do you know how much I'm paying these boys? And the last thing you could do is.
We're in a notch.
Is that what it was? Because you're tearing up.
I'm out.
Just like give it. Hey, leave it. Wait till we finish. Okay. Let's end with a nice cover, shall we? She's electric. She's in a family full of eccentrics. She's done things I've never expected, but it seems alright. She's got this brother. Yeah, we don't get along with another, but I quite fancy her mother, and it's nothing to do with me. And I want you to know, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I need more time. And I want you to say, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I need more, 'cause I'll need you and you'll need me. Lots and lots for us to see, and lots for us to do. 'Cause she's electric and I'll be electric too. Pretty sure I can be. One more. She's got this cousin. Matter of fact, no, I think she's got about a dozen. She's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. 'Cause I want you to know, you know what I'm saying. 'Cause I need more time. And I want you to say, you know what I'm saying. 'Cause I need more, and I'll need you. You'll need me, 'cause there's lots and lots for us to see. Lots and lots for us to do. 'Cause she's electric, and I'll be electric too. I'm pretty sure I can be can I be electric too? It goes, oh. No, not done. All right. How long have I got? 1 minute. Okay, I'll do a speed version. Just a message to leave you on that you got me. T is your friend. You got a friend in T. You got a friend in T. So when the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from that nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. He said, you got a friend in T. He said, you got a friend in T. Come on, fella, get it, get it. And as the years roll by, our friendship will never die. You got troubles, guess what? I got them too. 'Cause there isn't anything that I wouldn't do for you. We'll stick together, we can see it through. You got a friend. I said you got a friend indeed. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. All right. A lot of fun. Thank you very much for all of your comments and interactions and 19 years of support. I can't, words fail me. Wait, let me try and find her. She's ready?
Yeah.
Okay, crying out loud. Finally. Okay, so we have figured out the technical problem earlier with Willow. She is where she should be right now, right? Yeah. So we are going to go exclusively right now. Willow, where are you, mate? Hey, Willow. Hey, darling. Hey, what's up, darling? What's up? Is she even there?
Yes.
For crying out loud. Well, there you have it. There it is. Oh, Willow, come on, my darling. Where have you been? Come up, you come. Up you come. Ah. Yes, all right, darling. All right, this is your moment to shine. Yes. Hi, darling. You're a terrible reporter. You missed everything. You missed everything. You didn't do oh, crikey. She hit me there in the gonads. All right, darling. Just roam free. I'll end with just a very... Shout-outs to Mike. Shout-outs to Rick. Shout-outs to Dan. Everyone at home. All the support from Veeps, from Liam Payne, from Steve, from Lee, from everyone. It's all good. I'll end very quickly with a... Do. I stole this from a fly to la da da la la. Something like, today I'm laughing those clouds away to hear what the flowers say and drink every drop of rain. And I see the places that I have been, ways that I've never seen. You know, the side of my grass is green. Oh, I can't believe that it's so simple. It feels so natural to me. This is love, and love is easy. It's the easiest thing to do. This is love, and love completes me. 'Cause I feel like I've been missing you. No complications, simple equation just to get through. Because this is love, love, lovely, 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 love. Where is she? She's the easiest thing to do. Do. Thank you very much, everyone that came here to do. You were part of history. This was the first of its kind, and I'm very grateful. I mean, I've got some serious words to have with Willow, but other than that, good night. Thank you very much.
Oh fuck, I didn't roll on that one.
Tom Felton is a guy, who was a kid back then, who we brought in to read for Draco Malfoy. It's no secret that Tom was a phenomenal actor. I mean, a lot of the kids didn't have that much experience, but Tom was really the best actor of the bunch. And interestingly enough, we decided, let's try him out for Harry. So the problem is Tom had blonde hair and sort of fair skin. Of Harry, we had dark hair, so we had to kind of work up this temporary dye for Tom to put in his hair, and then we put some eyebrows on. His screen test is superb, but we didn't want to subject the kid to that sort of makeup and hair situation every day. And it just didn't look real. So we actually realized that Tom was a perfect Draco Malfoy. And as a result, and film history all these years, 19 years down the road, which is so hard to believe, Tom has created this iconic character, and I'm so proud that he gave us this role. And generations upon generations from now, we're going to be watching Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy. We had an incredible, sort of a wonderful time on those sets. We all bonded very closely because the first movie was 120 days of shooting. Second movie, another 120 days. We did them back to back, so that's a total of, I'm not great at math, 240 days of shooting. By the time we finished two, I was barely able to speak. I couldn't utter a complete sentence. So I didn't think I had the energy, and I was younger then, 19 years younger, but I didn't think I had the energy to direct a third film. So that's why I stepped back, and we hired Alfonso Cuarón to do the third film, and I was a producer. I got to spend more time with my family, and it was really sad to say goodbye to those kids. I remember the last day of shooting Azkaban, and when I was leaving and I was going back to the States, and I had to say goodbye to everyone. It was really like breaking up with a family. And as it is in the film business, sometimes you go your separate ways. You're in a different country. You don't see each other that much anymore. But I always have a special bond with all the Potter kids. I mean, and all the kids. I'm not just talking about Harry, Hermione, Ron, Draco. I'm talking about everyone. It was a real special group. And my daughter Eleanor, who now we run an independent film company together, was Susan Bones in the first Harry Potter movie. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but she wasn't permitted to speak because she wasn't British. We had a strict rule that everyone in the cast had to be British, which is interesting now since every American TV show is hiring Brits to do American accents. So who knows? I know one thing, the Brits are the best actors in the world because they do stage, they do screen, and they do television. And that makes a professional great actor.
Yeah, that's very true. And it's still a problem. It's something I've never been able to shake. I'm even making this video. I'm on take 20. It's quite hard to explain because it's never really anything particular that I'm laughing at. And I remember on Potter, it would always be the most inappropriate scenes, like Dumbledore's funeral was a particularly bad one. For some reason, I found that absolutely hilarious. And and once you start laughing, it's very hard to stop because it just becomes a thing. And I had a particularly bad reputation. They used to call me Go Again Grim because I just could never do anything without doing it 20 times. and it would usually be, if it was, I think it was something with Dan as well. I used to laugh a lot. I remember in the first film, the scene where we're in the train carriage, we literally had to shoot that separately. So whenever you watch that, we're never in the same carriage because we couldn't look at each other in the eye. So yeah, it's a problem. But there's little tricks you can do to get around it. I've developed a few facial expressions which hide my smile, but it's something I'm working on.
I think it took a long time to realise how big the films were and how sort of far-reaching the Harry Potter world was. You know, obviously the books, of course, first and foremost, and then the films. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's sunk in, or even started sinking in until we were finished. Like I think we were quite. And in a good way, I mean this, we were quite isolated when we were on the Potter set. Certainly kind of, you know, I think me, Rupert and Emma were for a lot of the time, because we were on that set for so much of every year, that we didn't really get a huge amount of time to like see the effect that the films were having on the outside world and what that, you know, how that would impact us. And yeah, it definitely wasn't until I feel like after the last film was finished and I was sort of starting to like work in America and be new places that there was kind of, that was when you got the sense of, oh wow, there's literally nowhere that Harry Potter is not a big deal in some way. And I think it's just a difference between sort of understanding that intellectually, and which we always kind of did. We were like, yes, we know we're in like big films and a lot of people watch them. But to actually sort of understand that and feel that, I think it just takes a few years of meeting people and seeing how it's affected various people's lives and how there is nowhere that it hasn't kind of reached to, and there's no person that, I mean, obviously I'm sure there are people who have not read or seen a Harry Potter film, but they're kind of in a certain age range, they're few and far between. So it's it's cool to be a part of something that, you know, there are things that meant a lot to me from my childhood. So the idea that I would get to be a part of that feeling for somebody else is, that we would be part of somebody. A lot of people watch the films at Christmas, and so they become like a big part of people's Christmases together. And the fact that you can kind of, occupy that space in someone's life is really, really cool and a real honour.